Today on MTG Unpacked, it's a wonderful milestone in the history of the channel. The 1 year anniversary! Woohoo! And I'm getting things set up still, so bear with me. Jai Xing says, unpack lullaby while pack opening, please. All right, what's this? I believe I see a super chat already. Who was that? We have a super chat from Michael Serda. Thank you very much, sir. Much appreciated. That's actually the first one on the channel. All right, so let's see here. That is ready to go. Get my live view going. Okay, hopefully that's going to work out. All right, Alexander says, new viewer as of a couple of months, but love watching videos each morning. Thanks a lot. And Orb, thanks for the compliments there. So MTG Unpacked was born July 16th, 2017. And is there a lag issue? I don't know. Is there anybody noticing lag? There is going to be a bit of delay because I've got it on the higher quality video settings. So you're probably looking at maybe 10 seconds lag. So was born July 16th, 2017. We've been at it for a year of daily videos. And I never thought I would make it this far. I thought I was done for around the time I started running out of packs to open. And this happened, I think it was about a month after I started the channel. So I was wondering how I would keep going, opening packs, because I really wanted to do them daily. That seems to be one of the things that kicks the YouTube algorithms into gear, is if you're regularly uploading content, you attract the viewers and you'll get more promotion from the YouTube algorithm. So that really didn't work out so well. It was really probably 6 weeks or something before anybody really paid much attention to the channel. And so yeah, I just kept at it, gradually getting more subscribers and watching other channels and seeing what they were doing and participating. I had a bit of an addiction to watching pack cracking videos when I was on the treadmill. So that's really what started this whole thing. And these packs here, somebody asked, they're not just for decoration. No. We are going to be blessing these packs. We're going to do it the proper way. And I'll talk a bit about how this madness all started in a moment. So let's get these packs laid out. I think I have about a dozen. There's a couple from Friday Night Magic and the rest are just, I picked them up at the LGS the other day. Live reaction watching my early uploads. I don't know about that, Jai Xing. Very embarrassing. Even more embarrassing than these. Okay, so Liliana's going to do the pack blessings. And then we have Ajani here. Put her over there. So what have we accomplished in a year? 500 videos plus. So I think we're at like 510 or something now. 1,400 subscribers as of yesterday, I think, and over 100,000 views. So not too bad. I think that's pretty decent. So then the pack blessing thing. How on earth did this weird thing get started? So this was probably episode 50 or so. So I had been filming for close to 2 months, I think. And there was something I had the Planeswalkers fairly early on. They were probably after, I don't know, maybe a month or so. And I was just getting some bad pulls on an opening. And I thought, oh, maybe we need to bless the packs. Let's have Jace. I think he was the first one. Bless the packs. And there you go. It became a thing. People were like, why aren't you blessing the packs? Thanks, Perp. He says, happy anniversary, my man. Jay Xing, hello from Toronto. We got a hello from Germany. We got a Michigan. We go back and forth to Michigan quite often, actually, for family. So we've got 16 people here, 8 thumbs up. Very good. So the pack blessings were a thing. Whenever I didn't do it, people were outraged. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's a thing now. So that has continued to this day. And then I was really excited around November last year, hitting the 10,000 subscriber milestone. Not 10,000 subscriber. This is the perils of going live. I can't edit that out. The 10,000 views mark. So that was the thing where the threshold where you could get monetized on your YouTube channel, start displaying ads and all of that. So, yep, I hit that mark and then it said, yes, your channel's in review. And I was waiting and I was waiting. I waited months and then it was it January or February? They changed the rules and they said, well, no, we can't possibly keep up and we have to scrutinize everything. So then that led to, what are we looking at here? It was 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers. So, okay, let's not bore everybody to tears. Let's crack some packs and I will talk a little bit more about what's coming on the channel and where we're at. So in case you were not aware, the channel is monetized as of the end of, was it end of June? Yeah, just recently. It's been about 3 weeks. So if you've noticed some ads appearing, that's why. And I'm not going to get rich off of this. Maybe I could buy a hamburger, but better than nothing. And I'm very pleased finally reached that milestone. And the channel still keeps growing and growing. So very happy about that. All right, so here we go. First pack, we have Adamant Will, Opt, Gitu Journey Mage, Invoke the Divine, Dark Bargain, Crosand Druid, Academy Journey Mage, Baloth Gorger, Guardians of Koilos, Keldon Raider, and for the uncommons we have Untamed Kevu, so I don't think that one's that exciting. Sage of Latnam, Daring, oh, okay, this throws me still. Daring Archaeologist. So what is the price check on this? From what I recall, it's probably like 30 or 40 cents. Not terribly exciting. And a Tachova Benthic Druid, legendary creature. And a forest. And what is this? A cleric token. Okay, so nothing too fantastic. So we'll put a uncommon there. All right. Holy cow, Michael Serta. You did not have to do that, sir. We got I think this is a $10 super chat. Holy moly. So that certainly is worth more than that pack, I think. All right. Wow, I don't know what to say. This super chat thing is all new to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need a little bell thing like Perp has. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, next pack. We have Opt, everybody's favorite. Gitu Journey Mage. Divest. Llanowar Scout, Demonic Vigor. And let me know as I'm going through these commons and uncommons, because this is still in standard. Let me know if there's any cards here you think are particularly noteworthy. You've got some cool combos from, and anything that maybe even a card that's useful in modern, because I don't really know much about modern, so that's always good to learn more about that. Okay, Power Stone Shard, Shivan Fire, Call the Cavalry, Llanowar Elves. Perp says, stay away from my bell game. Make them dolls dance. There we go. There's an idea. There we go. I don't know what that song is, but oh, she nearly fell over. Maybe I can get a... Oh, another one. Alexander Keck. Thank you, sir. And for that, we shall have Ajani doing a little dance. There we go. Craziness. All right, I missed a chat here. Khan is useless. I will take it off you to save you binder space. How about no, Jay Xing? Actually, I don't even know where my Khan is. I think I have one. He's probably in one of those Dominaria boxes in storage. All right, Llanowar Elves. That's a pretty decent one for ramping your mana. Sparring Construct. In Bolus's Clutches. Oh dear. I don't think that worked out that well. Or maybe it did. I haven't been following the lore. I'm a little bit behind on that. Orcish Vandal. And Helm of the Host. That was, I think this was pretty good in pre-release or draft. Basically getting a copy of an equipped creature. Except it's not legendary, otherwise it would fall foul of the legendary rule. So that token gains haste. What was this one? I think zombie is back in the meta. Yeah, I reckon it is. There's a lot of cool zombie stuff. I really need to study more of the core 2019 cards. I've just been cracked open that box, open these Planeswalker decks, and I'll show some of the other stuff. You can see there's another box there. We'll be getting through that in the coming weeks. All right, so Urgoros, the empty one, a swamp, and a soldier token. Okay, so we're just getting warmed up here. Crack the knuckles. Just imagine those knuckles cracking. All right, next up, Relic Runner. Warlord's Fury, Charge, Arcane Flight, and this one's hilarious to me that they had this cat flying. It's also a pretty good card in pre-release. It was fun to suddenly have my goblins or whatever flying through the air. Divest, Grow from the Ashes, Yavimaya Sapherd, Aether Glider, Rampaging Cyclops, Broken Bond, and we have MTG Life, welcome. Triumph of Gerard is the uncommon. We've got our On Sarah's Wings. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. I needed another one of these. I think I only have 3 in my mono red aggro deck. So now I have the complete play set. So that is cool. Yeah, I don't know, is that line trademarked, Jay Xing? Welcome in, much love. Do I bless packs at pre-release? Or is it, and if I do, is it awkward for others? No, no pack blessing there. Okay, so Goblin Chainwheel is $5 now. That sounds about right. And Quend, Pride of Femerith, a legendary creature, and a plains and a night token. Yeah, the Chainwheel is fun, just knocking out all those little token creatures. Except people, I was playing against, I think he was a 10-year-old, and he was wise to the ways of the Goblin Chainwheel. Had his, was it Tribal Vampires or something else? And he had just this combo where he would pump them up, so they were no longer 1/1s, they were like 2/2s. Frenzied Rage, Banalish Honor Guard, Syncopate, Gutu Chronicler, Crosan Druid, Feral Abomination. Looks like something out of BFZ. Pardic Wanderer, Rampaging Cyclops, Divination, Vicious Offering, and for the uncommons we have a Sentinel of the Pearl Trident, Spore Crown Thalid. Yeah, where's my rat colony? Haven't pulled one of those yet. And a Precognition Field. So enchantment for 4, you may look at the top card of your library. You may cast it if it's an instant or sorcery, or pay 3 and exile the top card of your library. Yeah, I do have to do the voice, you realize. You might want to turn your volume down, though I don't know how that's going to work because it will just pop up. And we got a Shana, Sisay's Legacy. And are people actually using these legendary cards in EDH? Are there any good commanders? Island and a Cleric. Yeah, those, I had to open a bunch of boxes to get some rats. I think I ended up with about 15, 16 rats after a bunch of boxes, and I still needed, I think I need another 3 or 4. Yep, so Jay Shing is all ready for the rat colony. If you don't know what I am talking about, you're just tuning in for the first time, count your blessings, because once you've heard it, you'll wish you didn't. Okay, Skirt Prospector, Blessing of Belzenlock, Lenore Envoy, Cabal Evangel, Avon Sentry, Skittering Surveyor, Primordial Worm, Academy Drake, Demonic Vigor. I think that's the second one of those we pulled. Fire Fist Adept is the uncommon. Eldest Reborn. Now this one, I'm trying to remember. There was one nasty one that got me at F&M the other day. Yeah, I like Jay Shing's advice. If you don't know what's going to happen, just turn your volume up. Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong? Eldest Reborn. Settle the Score. How you going, Anthony? Welcome to the live stream. So what is Liliana doing here? Ah, is that Belzenlock over there? Secret code for your chance to win a Black Lotus. Now Jay Shing's letting all the secrets out of the bag. Shh. Ooh, that's nice. Foliage, Navigator's Compass. It's a common, but still foil. And Naban, Dean of Iteration. So he's one of these wizards. Wizards seem to be a thing in Dominaria. For a wizard entering the battlefield under your control causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger. That ability triggers an additional time. Seems decent. 2/1 for 2 mana. And a mountain and a sapling. Okay, so I will open another pack and then we'll have a little bit more of a channel update. So Dominaria, why Dominaria? Because I wanted to open a bunch more packs when the new set came out. So we've got Core Set 2019. Everybody's opening that. And Dominaria is still fairly recent enough that it gets a bit of traffic, so I thought that would be pretty good. And plus, there's useful cards like the Goblin Chain Whirler. Okay, so Excavation Elephant, Homerid Explorer, Gitu Lava Runner. I think we've had a couple of those. Where's the Rat Colony? Sarah Disciple, Cabal Paladin, Adventurous Impulse, Kilden Overseer, Baloth Gorger, Guardians of Koilos, Fungal Infection. Oh, there were plenty of jokes at the LGS when that one came out, let me tell you. Fungal Plots is the uncommon, or a uncommon, Serra Angel. What is your favorite Serra Angel artwork? I think this one's pretty decent, but it seems like there's a whole different, I don't know, how many variations are there over the years? Sanctum Spirit and Ariel, Knight of Windgrace, legendary creature. So what is this? 4/4 for 4 mana with vigilance. You can create white knight creature tokens or destroy target creature. All right. Not worth terribly much. Island and an elemental. All right, so a little bit more discussion about the channel. So I briefly, well, not briefly, several months actually, was opening a bunch of old packs. The downside with those is you open an old pack and that could pretty much pay for a week of videos of more recent packs. So what I found was the expenses for the channel were going up, and I was trying to dole out these old packs maybe once a week, but nobody seems to be that much interested in them. And also the other big downside, you get really hosed because you spend so much on a pack and you very rarely get anything. So I'll give you a little bit of an idea. So here's some of the highlights from the old packs I have. There's a few reserve list cards here. Not sure, I think there's only one card in this stack that's worth much. So Exalted Dragon, this one, what is that? Is that Exodus? I can't remember. So this one, Summon Dragon, flying. Each turn it cannot attack unless you sacrifice a land. So he's 6 mana. I think he was reserve list. Oath of Ghouls, this was another one. So during each player's upkeep, if there are more creature cards in that player's graveyard than in target opponent's graveyard, the player may return a creature card from his or her graveyard to his or her hand. Okay, that makes sense. So Perp says it's Exodus, because that's probably the most. I did like 9 episodes of the jackalope hunting in Exodus because we were looking for the jackalope herd. And you'll find out shortly if we found it. So Cycle of Life, here's another one. So enchantment for 3. You return it to its owner's hand, and target creature you summon this turn is 0/1 until the beginning of your next upkeep. At the beginning of your next upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. All right. And Jeremy is going back to work. Thank you for dropping by. Nameless Race, here's another one. Summon Nameless Race, 4 mana with trample. And this printing, what is the deal, wizards? Back in the day, they were like using this micro printing. So this is trample, pay life when bringing Nameless Race into play effects that prevent or redirect damage may not be used. Counter this loss of life when it is brought into play may not be greater, or star may not be greater than total number of white cards all opponents have to play in a graveyard. Okay, this one confused me back then too. So star. Okay, so that's what that's about. And this one was probably the best pool of the bunch, Survival of the Fittest. If I'm not mistaken, I think this has gone up again. Could be wrong. Last I checked, I think it was about $70. So this one more than paid for that pack and a couple of others. So what is the deal with this? Apart from having the most hilarious, weird artwork, like, come on, isn't it? That's just ridiculous. This goblin whacking another one. Pretty gory. So it's enchantment for 2 mana. You pay a forest, choose and discard a creature card, and you search your library for a creature card, reveal that card to all players and put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library afterwards. So if you know, I'm not that familiar with how that would work. I guess it's a good card because people want to pay a lot for it. But I'm not quite sure how that, so you're choosing and discarding a creature cards, searching for a card. Okay, you basically grab whatever creature you want from your library. Okay, that's pretty good. So you can get a special piece of your puzzle. Yeah, okay. And yes, spoiler, we did pull a Jackalope Herd. Summon Beast, 4/5 for 4 mana. If you play any spell, return Jackalope Herd to its owner's hand. Okay, so Perp says the Survival of the Fittest lets you tutor up any creature while also filling your graveyard. And I'm betting Jackalope Herd isn't that exciting because it's selling for like 20 cents or so right now. I was thinking of getting a ton of these at one point, seeing if I could boost the price, what do you call the corner of the market on Jackalope Herd, but seemed a bit silly. But here's my Jackalope Herd. I managed to find it. Very happy about that. And then going forward on the channel, so bit more of an update. We recently, well, past several months, we've had some pretty hefty financial hits with a car and so forth. And we need a new roof. So that is going to really dent the budget for Magic cards. So what you're going to see, possibly, I will be putting out less frequent videos. I'm still planning to do daily videos for the near future, but I expect that will taper off at a certain point. So still to come, I've got a bunch of the lottery card videos, also the Scars of Mirrodin block and the 2014 core set. So we're working our way through that stuff. Still got a couple of Shadows over Innistrad to do. And then we will go through some of these other things. So you can see we've got, this is the Commander Anthology. So I'll be cracking that on the channel at some point. We have the Mind versus Might dual deck, Slivers premium deck series to crack open. Deck Builders Toolkit for Core Set 2019. That will probably be up tomorrow, so I'll be working on that one tonight. Rise of the Eldrazi Fat Pack. We've got Battle Bond. Finally, we were on vacation when that came out, so I didn't get a chance to open it, but managed to pick it up from the LGS. And of course, more Core Set 2019. So there's a good deal of stuff to come. I'm just saying I have to ease back a little, maybe slow down the daily videos, so we might end up going to like maybe 3 or 4 a week or something. Also, it's a fair bit of a time sink. I don't know how many people know, but a 5-minute video can take an awful lot of rendering and editing and all of that stuff. So that takes a fair bit of time. So yeah, maybe slowing down a little, but we're not going away. We'll still be here cracking packs. I'm hoping to continue well into, what are we? We're going back to Return to Ravnica. Guilds of Ravnica, I think, is the next one. And that is about it. So yeah, stay tuned. Have some fun stuff coming. I hope you liked what you saw. I'm particularly excited about that Slivers premium deck series. That's pretty cool. Oh, Rise of the Eldrazi as well. That one's I'm really looking forward to that. All right, so let's get back to cracking these packs. Well, let's see what we got here. Dominaria, Teferi there. Has anybody pulled a Teferi lately? Or did you pull any Teferis? So Alexander says, do I have a buy list or eBay where I sell cards? Oh, so that was another thing. So pretty much since the channel started, most of the stuff you see of any value that got opened, I trade in at my LGS to purchase new products. So any of the new standard things coming up, or I do some of those one of everything videos now and then. And so that was actually, it was good. My original LGS I started at I went from like April to, I'm going to say, end of June last year. They really, they did not have business acumen. They did not, selling cards to them, it was like, yeah, you're wasting your money. But this guy, he knows his stuff. You get a good deal, help out the store. It's a really great store. So yeah, a lot of the stuff you see on here has been traded. I will show my binder shortly to show you stuff that hasn't been traded. There's also a bunch of stuff in boxes. Not sure how much is left because I just raid those periodically, but some of the booster boxes I go through and pull out stuff to sell to my local game store. So yeah, that's running a pack opening channel, I would say, is you have to really like opening packs and you need to spend a whole bunch of money. So it ain't cheap. But that's why I'm here for, to give everybody the vicarious thrill of cracking packs.